It builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Right? I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I killed her in the back of my mind. It's really more of a figurative I killed you, especially in the back of my mind. I try to stress that in the back of my mind. That's why I say it so loud. In the back of my mind, you died. In the back of my mind, I killed you. So it's all in the mind because that's the most secure place you can be is in your mind.
With recent comments all pointing out how strange it was that David kept emphasizing that specific part. People have even compared it to Y&W own genius explanation.
Murderer. I murdered a, and I murdered a beat. I am not no human murderer.
For his song Murder on My Mind that looked very suspicious after he ended up being accused of murdering 2 of his childhood friends. David later explained that Romantic Homicide had no personal inspiration behind it and that it was simply a fantasy of a homeschooled child.
So, yeah, man.
Welcome, ReWAD, Reactive World today. Reactive Worlds on any day. Reactive Worlds any day, right? ReWAD. It is, of course, a fresh one, a new one. Because, you know what I'm saying, out here we don't even go according to the timing of calendars or whatever. I just pop up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only thing that gives it away is literally YouTube and how it be, you know what I mean? How it be tagging its metadata on the content that's on here, right? So anyway, welcome. Yo, I wanted to say a little quick something. Hold on. These guys, I mean, they just who was it? Y&W whatever? Who's this guy?
2 of his childhood friends.
I murdered a beat. I am not no human.
Y&W, right? So Y&W, bro, with this whole, of course, these kind of artists. Hold on, where am I, bro? I'm lost because I want to really get up in your grill. Yo, these artists that be getting so graphic, right? Even with what the drill culture has come to be. You know what I'm saying? Even the art of self-snitching, things like that, being super graphic on your music, just to then fall back and say, yo, nah, you know, on GTA, or no, I'm talking about murdering the beat, bro, or murdering the production. It's too fire. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Because now, you know, Y&W done did that, but then obviously, bro, things came to be real, right? Let me go ahead and jam this for you because it ends up being revealed that it was real. It wasn't on no beat or whatever.
Human murder.
For his song Murder on My Mind that looked very suspicious after he ended up being accused of murdering 2 of his childhood friends. David later...
You understand what I'm saying? So with this Y&W situation, it's like they ended up finding out that he really did it. It wasn't on no beat. No, I'm just killing the beat. No, you really killed your friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? So these cases being more and more like in front of people's faces, even now with David, bro. I'm actually chopping up let me introduce it real quick, man. My bad. I'm chopping up a Trap More Ross that's Trap More Ross in collaboration with Trap Lore Ross. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a very, very cool function on YouTube where you can, you know what I'm saying? You can literally collaborate with your own channels. You know what I'm saying? That's actually mad cool. So I'm checking it out on here. You know what I'm saying? With David as well. You feel me? He's in a situation where they had to break down his lyrics and things like in the back of his mind. You know, this character died and, you know, he be convincing the world that, nah, I'm talking about my insecurities, blah, blah, blah. Only to find out that, you know what I'm saying, situations could be real. Why is this thing down? Damn. Yo, my bad. I was testing the mic. Nah, I don't. It's too complicated. I don't like for me, for my tiny puny mind, but it's all good. So with this David situation, right? Homie talking about now I was killing my insecurities, killing in the mind is the most secure that you are as a human being, right? Blah blah blah. But then now this case comes through, you know, the situation where they find this lifeless, you know, body in the back of his Tesla, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Do your homework if you don't know the case. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like with this whole thing going on, where people can just like do these heinous crimes, you know, dark behaviors, and then fall back on the fact that, nah, it's just art, bro. I'm just talking about killing my mind. I'm just talking about killing time. When actually it's been found out that, you know what I'm saying, you literally was on a drive-by, you know, KILLING some of your peers, right, in real life. So it's like these kind of things, bro. It's what I wanted to point was this. It's having a bad look, bro. It's giving a bad look to people who are really artistic enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me try this function. Look at the furthest one. But people who are artistic enough, bro, to literally keep it in their craft, to keep it in their art, keep it in their music, because now everything is about to be questioned then in that case, right? Everything is gonna be questioned. Yo, did you really mean that thing? Oh, what if he probably means it? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And then now it leaves less to no room for fantastical, you know what I'm saying? Expression and creativity and exploration within, like, you know, whatever you're trying to create, especially within this music now, because these guys have made this thing so real. They've made they, like, you know, murderous fantasies so real that it's like, dog, you've messed it up for everybody. At least that's how I feel. You know what I mean? So it's really weird, bro.
Explained that romantic homicide had no personal inspiration behind it and that it was simply a fantasy of a homeschooled child.
So, yeah, man, romantic homicide was just like, I wanted to feel what the other kids were feeling. Like, everybody I knew, well, in middle school that I didn't talk to anymore, everybody had relationships. I didn't have a relationship. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be involved in this or have a heartbreak for myself. So I kind of just like made up these scenarios of myself getting heartbroken and being in love and stuff like that. And I would write songs about things that never happened. And that would just become my life.
Now it's all happening.
4 years, man. Yeah.
But allegedly, that would be far from the truth. The streamer XQC would seemingly figure out on live that romantic homicide had been released on Celeste's birthday.
Omi, I'm not tweaking it. Look, it's the same date though.
I'm not tweaking it. My bad. Whoa.
Okay.
In addition to that,
Whoa.
David had used an actress in the video that resembled Celeste.
Oh! Saying, he said that he used a person that isn't the person, but looks like the person.
Yeah.
Which makes...
Okay, so look. Anyways, I don't know if y'all are not, you know, familiar with this story up to this far. I suggest... Wait, hold on, man. Why does this thing always just keep cutting in? And it's my red beanie, bro. Check. Bro, you just keep cutting into the shots, bro. Like, this shit is not fun, bro. Now, I gotta move myself, dog. Okay, let me move a little bit that way. Damn. So that, you know. My little nigga right here don't keep cutting in. See him? My boy right here. He just keep cutting in, man. He be chilling. You feel me? Well, I would say that's my alter ego. Yo, anyway, yeah, if you're not familiar with the story, yo, do your homework. The update that I wanted to like zoom in on though, according to Trapmore Ross's video right here, right? Is this part right here, dog? Is this part right here? Hold on. I actually, yeah, I posted it up as a post. So with that being said, let's just go to the post because that's gonna lead us exactly where I'm trying to get at, right? Check this. I actually literally say, bro, the last chapter, right? Check, okay. The last chapter on this video talking about what if he didn't do it. Sheesh, what if he didn't? What is Trapmore/lore for us talking about, right? So I want us to zoom in on the, as I said, the last chapter. So I'm jumping in.
There certainly seems to be more.
Right? Check this out. I'm tweaking. Look at what that's talking about. I don't know if y'all can read it, man. What if he didn't do it? Man, I just can't get it into frame like properly. And it might take like a whole lot of patience for me to do it. So, yeah. Apparently the question is, what if he didn't do it? Let's see why Trap would even, well, Ross Wait, how do they refer to Trapmore Ross, bro? What's the nickname? Is it Lore? Is it Trap? Like, if I just want to say it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the short version. Just say Ross. There's a whole lot of Rosses, man. Anyway, yeah, I just want to hear Ross's breakdown then, and then let's see how we feel about this.
Following the death of Celeste. But to end this video, let's have one more look into what we actually do know and explore the genuine possibility that maybe he didn't do it. There certainly seems to be more than enough evidence against David to indicate his connection to this underage child, which by itself already might lead to serious charges.
And that's what everybody has been saying. Like, because with all of this that we're seeing, it's like, why is he not behind those bars?
But in the end, this isn't just about uncovering David's alleged crimes, but about understanding the full and complex truth surrounding Celeste's death. The intense public scrutiny towards David after this case became public has often blurred the lines between conspiracy theory and real-world evidence. David music, which features dark and violent imagery, has been heavily dissected online, including in this video, such as his music video One More Dance, which depicts a blindfolded, bloodied version of himself, aka his alter ego Itami, observing as two people placing a body into the trunk of a car. However, it's important to remember that these themes are part of his established artistic vision and do not in themselves constitute evidence of a crime of any kind. The official investigation, on the other hand, seems to point to many critical questions still remaining unanswered. Most significantly, as mentioned, the LA County Medical Examiner has not determined Celeste's cause of death, meaning that it's still unclear whether she died from a homicide, an accident, an illness, or any other manner. And unfortunately, things may stay that way for a long time, because as the LA County Medical Examiner site takes, toxicology testing alone, which can determine if things like a drug overdose might have had something to do with her death, can take several months. Because of this, official police statements note that it remains unclear whether anyone is guilty of anything more than just concealing a body. So without this foundational evidence, any firm assertion about what happened is purely speculative. Furthermore, the established timeline introduces the possibility that others could have been involved, as David was famously on tour when Celeste's body was discovered. Meanwhile, his Tesla was reportedly a vehicle that numerous people had access to, although it's not currently clear who exactly are the sources making these claims. The Tesla had been sitting abandoned on the Hollywood Hills street for several weeks, having been ticketed on August the 27th, then impounded on September the 5th, before Celeste's body was finally discovered on September the 8th. This extended period during which the car was unattended and accessible is a crucial detail that investigators are likely considering. Moreover, as Harvey Levin from TMZ would reveal, according to his sources from the neighborhood, there had been parties in David's mansion as recently as a few days before the body was found, meaning that people not only had access to the Tesla where the body was hidden, but also the house where the death or murder may have occurred, while David himself was on tour.
I am told this was a big party house. Neighbors were complaining all the time. As recently as, I think, a day or two before the body was found, they were having a big party. They're playing Taylor Swift music on a Sunday night. And I talked to neighbors who were pissed off because it was really loud. So this is a party house. Look, your theory that what if she OD'd, and again, we don't know, but what if
we don't know? And I just think there are more innocent explanations here than the one that everybody's jumping to.
So that's why I want to raise it. So let me give you a scenario. She was at this house a lot. And what if she became friends with people there? And what if she was there after David left to go on tour, and she was at one of the parties and something bad happened with a substance, and it wasn't David, but it was somebody else. And it became a Keystone Cops kind of, how do we deal with this? And it wasn't David, but it was somebody that gave her something.
And is now trying to cover it up through all these, through connecting the fact that, you know, David is into this dark stuff, blah, blah, blah. So if I cover it up with the fact that David might have done it, or with the potential thoughts that David might have done it, the things is going to make sense and they're going to go for David and all of that. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? It may not really be David, but somebody who's trying to cover their ass up using David, right? And using the consistencies that were apparent within the, you know what I'm saying? Within the union that he had with, or the relationship he had with Celeste.
That cost her life.
What makes this case particularly strange is that the place where Celeste's body had been hidden was almost too obvious. A car that belongs to David and which was parked almost right next to his home has caused many to think that either David is the dumbest criminal out there or that he's in fact been framed. In any case, whether or not David was directly involved or merely caught in the orbit of this tragedy through his alleged relationship with Celeste, the fact remains that somebody must know what happened to her, and until that truth is revealed, speculation will likely continue around this case. In the end, no theory or even the truth can bring Celeste back. back. So before we end this story, I want to acknowledge Celeste's family, who are facing an unimaginable pain and heartbreak in the aftermath of their daughter's death. I don't think it's right to blame them, and I feel like it's important to remind everybody, the fans, ex-fans, and online detectives, is that the most important thing is that Celeste gets justice. Rest in peace, and thank you for watching.
Right, man. Damn. Okay. I thought you was gonna go even deeper, like deep, like as in why. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the questioning as to like the possibility of him of him possibly not having done it. It's just, man, what can I say? The substance that could like point to that kind of thought is really limited. You know what I'm saying? There's little to no substance that could really make people make this a talking point. Him possibly not having done it. But hey, that's why I was hoping, because I know, Ross over here, he be breaking stuff down to the bone, bro. You understand me? I think this must be some.
And today, reacting to oversharing is killing.
This must be some hetero stuff. Alright, let's get into it. Oversharing will be the end of Gen Z. Now, it's not no hetero stuff. Probably just honorable reactions. My boy Astro Dior, man. Astro Dior. Oversharing will be the end of Gen Z. Let's see what you're talking about this time, buddy.
And today, reacting to oversharing is killing our generation. From what I've gathered in a little bit, just to kind of vet this video, know what's going on, is Top Boogie's talking about how everything is being put on the internet, whether it's your grandmother's funeral, whether it's the first day that you was born, you sliding right out of your mother, everything being shown, that type of oversharing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, because I think it is doing something to our.
And that is a fact. Look, I feel like, kids that are born, as of recent, bro, those kids will have access to literally, videos of them sliding out the womb, bro. Damn near, bro. Should I say it? Look, bro, they might even have access to how they was made. Boom. Yo, I think I need this. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, for these kind of trains of thoughts, bro, we need that soundboard. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? They might have access to how they was made. You know how, freaky young people, young adults even, they just be wanting to film everything. They be filming all types of positions in them bedrooms, Nick. All type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, for memory's sake, to capture how the moment made me feel, so that they can beat their own meats, like as reference to, hey, do what y'all do. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Especially the OF demons, bro. OF demons, oh my god. Don't let the OF demon children see what they, you know what I'm saying? See what they mamas was on back in their day, which is today, right? You know what I'm saying? That little motherfucker might have just access to the wrong things, man. Access to all type of cheek positionings when they was created. Facts.
Our brains.
As they was created. Oh shit, my bad.
Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now? This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack. Like, of all places. Look at him.
Now that's gotta be a skit.
What?
That's gotta be a skit.
Make your post on Facebook letting everybody know that you mad at your dude or he did whatever. You speaking out of anger and emotion. Understand that the actions and the stuff that you putting out there on social media is causing your man to get closer with somebody else. All because she's saying and feeding him that she's not gonna do what you do.
This music is insane.
So they got the Egyptian pharaoh gods music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean? In those movies where it's like the suspense moments and the pharaoh is, about to clap the, no, I'm kidding. But you know what I'm saying? But the MURDER, they ops. And then they use this music. But I feel like it says something about this new generation we're part of, man. they so insane they gotta just associate it with this kind of music, this kind of tension that this kind of music brings. It's crazy.
I remember when Instagram first came out, like Instagram and Snapchat. The type of posts we used to post on Instagram and Snap.
Damn, my nigga Ty, you old as hell, man. Saying that like I'm not 2 years younger. I just don't remember when Instagram came out, though.
Yeah, me too,
I think I remember on Snap. I don't even think I remember. I just think the apps were out and they were in the early stages. He talking about, I remember when MySpace came out.
Talking about when they was cutting that ribbon on some, we officially launching this. There by their headquarters, the physical location when they was cutting the ribbon. Ty was probably there. Ty was probably there capturing the content, bro. This nigga, you know.
Chat used to be so pointless, but it was so much fun. It was like a vlog, especially Snapchat.
It was like, you see what I'm saying? He was vlogging the experience. Facts.
Snapchat, you would literally post every single moment of the day. That was like the thing to do back then. It was genuinely just fun and just updating your family and friends. But now that we are years into social media platforms, things have really changed and people are starting to overly share in their content, posting everything good or bad about their relationships. People have gotten so comfortable with sharing their life, they're even recording themselves in the shower.
Actual BD, a video of my BD after I go through his phone and kick him out.
See, I actually had to blur out this video because I don't even know how TikTok guidelines allowed this video on here. But why are we recording ourselves taking a shower? See,
in the bathtub.
But it goes a lot deeper than just content creation. Like,
dude, I saw, I don't know if it was some lady that was, I don't know, she was probably maybe a medical student, you know, for like, what is that? Ghani. You see those people that be working with the ladies' meats. I think even men meats. I don't know like who, like what they call the people that work with men's meats. Just normal doctor, right? Maybe. But the Ghanaian, you know what I'm saying? I think she's a Ghanaian dog. I don't know how to say the word, but the person that works with the things. So she's on TikTok, bro. And she's on TikTok. Oh, I think she also does, you know, this thing called Brazilian waxing. Huh. Do your homework. If you're underage, I wouldn't suggest you do this kind of homework. But yo, if you're, you know, of appropriate age, do your homework. Brazilian waxing. So she was doing the little Brazilian waxing, bro. Bro, her client was just there on the table, just wide open. Well, the angle at which the camera was hitting this whole situation, it wasn't straight, you know what I'm saying, just staring at the gate. You know, it wasn't just staring at the open vortex over there. It was like, it was at a point where, cool, you can see the legs, I'm saying, bust wide open. You feel me? Like I'm talking about, the right leg was almost touching the right ear type shit. Like the knee almost touching the right ear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then the lift accordingly. But then the angle is like from this side. But then you could kind of see, you could see the you know what I'm saying? What can I say it? The lower torso area. That little V area. You know what I'm saying? There by the lower torso, almost into the V card. No TOS, man. We on YouTube. It's no longer Twitch. Look. You could see that part. And it was clean because he was obviously promoting the Brazilian wax and she was waxing that off. I'm like, but I was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I spent like more than like fucking 30 seconds on that stuff. I was like, this stuff is on TikTok. Bro, I'm talking about, I think even, almost a million, almost millions of like views, right? It was there in the 5 figures. But I was like, God damn. That was crazy to me. And then like me, bro, I said something about like some Jeff, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the whole name. Jeff files coming out. They fucking banned my shit like that. Permaban. They got my shit off of there like real quick. You feel me? And the thing is, okay, cool. It's a 2 warning strike type policy. It's a 2 warning then strike type policy. But then at that time, like I used to like post like 6 videos on TikTok, like 8 videos. So obviously like I got like 2 versions of the video because it was like long, right? I had 2 versions of the video. They just strike both versions of that video, and those were my 2 warnings. Permaban, gone. But I feel like this is much more crazier, dog.
A lot of people
I'm tripping.
Feel the need to post at every single moment, and people are starting to realize that posting luxury is not the real luxury anymore. The real luxury is the privacy. Oversharing has gotten so cheapened that privacy is the new luxury.
So we're not going to talk about the biggest flex are the things that people can't see.
Why does that even matter though? Like the flex being privacy, like yeah, we guys talk about how it's really cool to actually be private. Like
yeah, nah, because the thing is, flexing is about showing things off, and once we get to showing things off, we're not private anymore. How can privacy be a flex? That's a literal, what do they call that? Oxymoron? Is it oxymoron, paradox? I don't know.
Like,
but it's a contradictory type expression.
Bro, if that's who you are, then that's who you are, bro. If you're a type of person
flex
that
my
likes to
privacy.
post a lot and do your thing,
Yo, oh my god, it doesn't make sense. Like on some shit, to some extent.
You just gotta be like mindful of the things that you're posting. Are you posting things that should be private? Like I rock with the person that knows how to post throughout the day, and you know what I'm saying, shows their life and XYZ, but they just don't post the things that are supposed to be private. Me, I'm just a private person. Y'all go on my IG, I'll give y'all a story every now and then. I'll give y'all a photo every now and then. Sometimes I'll go on a little moment where I just feel like being on the internet, so I'll post a bit. But as y'all see, if y'all on my IG, that's rare. But y'all can follow me though, because when y'all we be chopping it up in my DMs. Y'all DM me, man. Talk to me. Send me some videos for real. But you know, that's just what it is. That's what it is, bro. I don't think it's just like the flex of being private, and it's really a flex. No, bro, if you're a private person, you're a private person.
Private person, that's it, that's all.
Like, why everything gotta be a cool now? Like, that's cool. It's just not just a thing.
Nah, it's today's pick me culture, bro. It's rubbing off like at almost every aspect of life, where you get people that want to be private, that just want to be like seen. How are you somebody private but you want to be, because being picked for approval, because pick me vibes is about like being approved of, right? Being validated. Like, yeah, we acknowledge, at least, you know what I'm saying? Being acknowledged. Okay, we see you, recognize, like, right? But if you're a private person, how does it make sense that going for that is a flex? So it's like, it's nothing but pick me vibes. You know what I'm saying? That whole culture where, you know, pick me type of women, or actually pick me kind of minds. You know, the kind of minds that will stick around in an environment where clearly they're not wanted, bro. Or, you know, just tolerated. Well, they're not desired. They're just, we just gotta deal with you because you're around, and you're there thinking that that's love. No, you know what I'm saying? Because every time you try to seek somebody's approval who treats you like, who just tolerates you, it's like, dog, that's pick me. That's try hard dumb. It's a bad look. And now I feel like that has bled into people who claim they're private or whatever.
And one of them is privacy. When no one can pinpoint where you're currently at, where you're going, where you've been, they can't pinpoint.
So why do we have to know about it publicly? Why are you talking about the fact that it's a flex? I don't get that part.
Or your highs. I'm saying they can't pinpoint where you are financially, physically, spiritually, mentally. When people don't know the bag that you just got, the abundance that you're currently surrounded by, the healthy relationship that you're in, when everything is healthy around you, keep that to yourself. And that is the quick.
You know what's also crazy?
What's
the
up?
fact that this video is even posted. Like, people got
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And actually resonating. They're like, damn, nah, I do need to chill out and slow down. Like the fact that this is even a thing that needs to be said.
This way to just mental bliss.
Biggest flexes you can have is privacy. And
what the hell, bro? It's actually a real thing on these timelines. It's actually a real thing. It's a real thought process that's posted on these platforms. Like, cause what? User after user is just posting this. It's like, what?
This is why privacy is a big ass flex. When folks can't pinpoint when you get in a bag, when folks can't pinpoint that you done lost all this weight, when folks can't pinpoint that you got this new opportunity.
Yeah, no, I feel like at this point people just like lack something to say. And you know what I mean? This next little different thing that I hear being said, like I'll just like hop on that meat and just ride that out. Like, damn.
Opportunity coming in your life, like that shit like really rots a lot of motherfuckers. Like straight up.
It's a lack of what to say, talk about.
Don't tell everybody your moves, man. Like keep that to yourself. There's a lot of folks rooting against you. Let me tell you something. You got friends, you got family, you got people that's really close to you rooting against you. They're not on your side. Y'all gotta learn to use privacy as a flex. Alright? And the reason why it's a flex is because nobody knows what your next move is. But when you always let people know what your next move is, they gonna hate on you. They gonna you got people that'll pray against your blessings. Like literally pray that you fail. There's like jealousy that sets in on people that folks will literally.
Nah, I feel like, okay, look, I feel like what's being meant probably might be, you know what I'm saying? Like just pointing out the mysterious nature of being private, right? The fact that, oh shoot, we can't figure them out, you know what I'm saying? Are they on this? Or are they on that? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Oh no. It's just somebody, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, like, right? And killing it too, like just, you know, keeping their head down, working hard. Even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they might be the type of human beings that be tweaking sometimes, but even that, being able to compartmentalize on that, just like keeping the shit that's in the darkness, that belongs in the darkness, keeping it there, and keeping the things that need to be, you know, kept responsible. You go ahead and take care of that, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and take care of your trajectories in terms of career progressions and blah blah blah. Doing all that while taking care of your health, like, and not making noise and publishing everything, just like how these guys is doing it right here, trying to talk about something for no reason, right? If that's a flex, let that be a flex for the private person. Obviously the private person doesn't mind the thing being private, aka they won't post about it. But it's clear you don't like things being private. You just like the idea of how privacy can be a flex. You understand what I'm saying? Because what's being meant, again, what's being meant is the mystery of things. The mystery of things, you know what I'm saying? Leaving things up to you to interpret, up to your imagination type thing. Like, what am I doing? What am I on? Damn. He's moving up the ladder, dog. This guy, I don't even see him nowhere, like, near me, like, every day. Like, how is he getting his bag? Not knowing, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker just kicks it in front of his desktop, reacts to, like, any and everything that he can find his or her hands on online, making crazy bags, you know what I'm saying? While you go out and slave away for 12 more hours just for, like, a fraction of the bag that this nigga or this girl is making. It's like, you feel me? But then at that point, bro, like, people are gonna know you. You know what I'm saying? With this online thing and content creation thing. My point is that, you know what I mean? I feel like it's the mystery of things. Privacy is privacy, dog. Privacy being a flex. Because if we're gonna call it flex, you know what I'm saying? We have to consider what does flexing mean? It means the announcement of some, you know, of some achievement. Or it's the announcement of just like, or a show of some muscle that you done developed. Like, hey, boom, I got this. And you know what? It's not a crime. It's not tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. It's yours. Do that thing. You know what I'm saying? But at that point, it's not private. We're not, you know what I mean? Because flexing the privacy would be you flexing what you do in private, of which, you know what I'm saying, at that point it's not privacy. But then if we look at it like flexing or meat riding the fact that this guy is so mysterious, but he's killing it and he's got everybody wondering. To some people, that's worth D-riding. You know what I'm saying? Like, aka your big superstars that have successfully pulled this kind of aura off. You know what I'm saying? Your Frank Oceans. You know what I mean? Even to some degree, your Kendrick Lamars. People like this. You understand what I'm saying? The low-key billionaires. Shout out to my boy Young Don Reacts. I think it was Young Don Reacts, but he was, you know what I'm saying, exposing, I think it was Young Don Reacts. Exposing the richest black man in America. Something Johnson. I don't know about this guy, but the richest black man. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about the guy like a lot. That's why I don't even know who, like, I can't even remember the name, but the richest in there. You know what I mean? You do your homework, you find out. Damn, this guy? Mysterious. There's like mysterious pockets in this world that need to remain mysterious. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit, I'm yapping. My bad. Let's go.
Like plot against.
Okay, I'm not pausing from this point on just because I took so much time. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Even though you've done nothing to them. Like, y'all gotta really take this in. Use privacy as a flex. Don't tell everybody your moves. Don't let everybody know what your moves are. It's like you gotta think about it from this point of this. Like, if we got in a war with a country, you think the United States gonna broadcast on the news what the fuck we about to do to the next country? Hell nah. They gonna do that shit overnight, and you gonna hear about it the next morning. And that's why the United States is able to flex the way they're able to flex. So, folks, with privacy, keep that as a flex, man. Privacy is one of the biggest flexes, because when nobody can't know your next move, they can't plot on you.
See, as an influencer, I fell into this trap really bad early on because I was trying to make social media my full-time job. So the more posting I was doing, the more engagement. It all made sense to me, at least. Okay. But it got to a point where if I was doing something fun or something important and I didn't post it, it was almost as if that moment never happened.
Interesting. And I know people that do probably feel and think like that.
Brain develops that way,
especially if you can get a little murky when you're doing something like social media, and you know you're trying to get your content and be paid for content and do certain things. So
try to get that
it
bread
makes
for
sense
it
to do that. But I've always operated in a space of like, you know, if it's something like that, I think that's just how certain people are. Like, they like to show certain things, and there's no problem with that. Like, I like to be on the internet and show what I'm doing and show me working out. Like Berto loves doing that. He loves going on there, take his shirt off and take a picture, show his progress. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not me. You feel me? And I think you should just move and operate in the way that you move while you know, thinking.
I'm not gonna lie though, my boy Astro, bro, you give that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just like this face profile that you got going on over here in front of your desktop, you give gym freak. You know what I'm saying? Just by the face of your shape of your face. Pause. Right? You give gym freak. You got that voice, man. Yeah, my boy Birdo, he be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got that deep, like, oh, bro, you give gym bros, I'm not gonna lie.
About that. Not getting,
even like your height and shit. Ain't you like 6 feet something?
Beside yourself.
Ain't like all 6 feet niggas like gym freaks.
So, you feel me? Not getting beside yourself. Like, he's saying he's Ty's.
No, my bad for the ignorance, bro.
Saying he started losing, saying things that it might as well not even happen, or it didn't even happen if it didn't get posted. You feel me? And I feel like as a content creator, sometimes I struggle with certain things. Like, my girl, like, well, why didn't you post that, or why didn't you record something or post that? You know, let people know you moving around and doing stuff. Like, people rock with you. They want to see certain things, see you moving. And although I feel like that's true, sometimes I just don't feel like doing that. I just don't even want to do it. That's I feel like I could see how that could be a bad thing or a good thing for a content creator. But it's just, I'm just moving how I operate and how I move. I don't think it should.
And that's all that needs to happen.
It's like I had to be sharing that moment with my social media followers in order for me to really enjoy myself. And then the people that would have like 1 or 2
or really get that bread
page, and then
really
only post a story when it's somebody's birthday, hence my wife. I always looked at those people like, I don't really understand. It wasn't until I took a long break from social media that I realized that it's so much freedom in your privacy. We don't realize when we're constantly trying to post our lives, we don't do certain things or enjoy certain things if it's not post worthy. That's part of the reason why I feel like a lot of ladies don't like the whole Cheesecake Factory date, because it's not something you can actually post and it looks all luxurious. But if you're honest with yourself, you actually get more for your money at a Cheesecake Factory or Applebee's than you do at these luxury places. But because that doesn't fit the aesthetic of what they want to portray themselves as on Instagram, they're completely against it. Because at the end of the day, people that post that much, they're really looking for validation from
That's
other
what I said,
people,
wasn't it?
so they know what they're doing is acceptable.
Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now? This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack. Like, of all places. Look at him.
Bro,
you got all the
like
chains and stuff like that on your neck.
Like that girl.
That's crazy.
It shit might have been wrong.
Shake Shack is nothing wrong. Then you order the chicken sandwich and stuff. Like, it's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping.
You really? So you couldn't tell me nowhere else better than Shake Shack?
And Shake Shack is a good spot to go to.
I mean, this is what you got me. That's it.
Female would have loved to go to Shake Shack.
You got me 2 sandwiches and a drink.
I feel like anything if a real situation like this would happen, I think a normal human would probably be like so shocked, like, whoa, are you dead serious? You just imagine you took a girl out somewhere and like you not realizing that she not rocking with the thing yet, and you about to dig in, you like, oh yeah, I'm hungry as hell, and then she pick her phone out and she's like, look what this nigga brought me. Look where he brought me. This thing just brought me to Shake Shack. Look at, you would be like, you would probably laugh thinking it was a joke at first, and then start, and she like, no, I'm serious. You'd be so baffled that you probably would really, personally, I think I had to be like,
walk up,
for real? That's serious.
Just dip off.
I'm like, shit, all right, but let me go grab us some boxes real quick. I grab the box, I'll be like, so you don't want your joint? Because I'm going to just box it up, take it home. You know,
oh, yeah.
At the crib, like, I'm going to just
take it for yourself.
This can't be a real interaction.
So, and it cost me $50 for just this.
This cost you $50.
$50. It cost me $50.
Let me see the receipt.
You ain't got to see the receipt. That's how much it costs. You act like you ungrateful. That's why I don't like going on dates and stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The headgear is crazy, my boy. What the hell you got on? Is that Cause I mean, yo, at some point, bro, the dregs, you just gotta not touch the wave cap. Is that a wave cap even? Like I mean, it's not even a wave cap. It's like a stocking. It's like you know those female stockings, and bro, at a certain point, yo, like when you're a dreadhead like this, at a certain point, bro, your hair needs, it doesn't need all kind of like headgear put on, especially in public. You feel me? I just want to point that out. My bad.
Thousands at the club and stuff like that. I don't see why I gotta come to Shake Shack.
The thing about it is this is lunch. You feel me? You said let's go out for lunch. Surprise me, and I took you to Shake Shack. And this is how you act.
And that's the best surprise you could have got. Go ahead, start recording. I'm already in there.
There's actually no way. There's no way this is.
Show the internet.
Yeah, show them.
You feel me?
It's giving having been done for content's sake.
You still about to eat
for reactions and shit. Probably not genuine.
Cut the phone off. Now what? We sit here, we consume the food, or we just leave like this. Once you do this, it's like, oh, why are we doing this? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
I mean, shoot, right
it's
here
giving the fishing for reaction.
All these fancy restaurants over here, we couldn't have got something that at least gave me some silverware.
We could have went that for dinner.
Okay, but check this out. Check this out though. Hold on. I'm about to prove a point though. Pick up your fork. Let me see your fork.
What?
That's how Shake Shack do their forks.
That's a fork.
This is how Shake Shack do it. This is how Shake Shack. This is finger food. Okay. Like, you don't even need a fork. This is bougie. Like, look, that's bougie.
Like, I really believe that people would be so much more humble if they didn't feel the need to overshare their life. Because if you was somebody that was really just focused on just being present with somebody, you wouldn't be so worried about the aesthetics. But everybody is so worried about the aesthetics because everybody wants to overly share. The crazy thing about it is a lot of the people that want to show this luxury lifestyle, they're not really even living like that in real life. Listen, y'all, do not be that person that you're trying to show a luxury lifestyle. You need to have real money in real life. Actually have multiple streams of income. Yo, if anybody's looking for a side hustle, just
fake rich. And it really irks me just because it just creates this idea, especially here on social media, that you're supposed to have and supposed to be at a certain point. even when those people that are pretending aren't even at that point. For example, this is stemming from, I just got this car and it's a Mazda and I'm
the blind leading the blind.
Is it too? And how cat people be on the internet.
Yeah.
My girl was telling me about this one person that she knows that is not in school whatsoever, but posts on her Instagram like she's in nursing school. Like she'll get a photo off of like on some Pinterest stuff, or a picture of somebody else's sister, like somebody else that she knows that's in school, and post it and being like grinding, getting to it. Like scary, bro.
Jesus.
That's scary. You so capped out, like so like my life is not on that. I need to let people need to think that I'm moving around doing things, that you grab somebody else's photo that you know and post that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, bro. I need to give that a round of applause, Dior. Fuck. So you telling me, you know, that person was walking around? Well, walking around with nothing to do other than just create, you know what I'm saying, fantastical timeline pieces that they can post on a timeline, on a digital timeline, an online platform, to create a world that people that are on that online platform could believe and could make sense. Bro, imagine the opportunities you could get just by painting a picture that you may be probably a graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Capture a bunch of other graphic designer, you know, pictures. You feel me? Video them, take videos of them at work, talking about, yeah, we here, we grinding, blah blah blah. Whole time you just passing through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You just hit like maybe a spot where graphic designers were just doing a thing, and you just like there setting up your camera. You know what I mean? Obviously the caption will be misleading, but you're there telling the graphic designers, no, I'm just trying to check out what y'all got going on. Oh, tell me about this, teach me about this. You know what I mean? And then you post a series of those kind of moments just to tell somebody that you're a graphic designer. Imagine somebody buys that story and gets you off of Fiverr or some shit, or you know what I mean, LinkedIn, offering you serious bag. At that time you don't even, okay, that's where it's gonna trip you out, because now you're gonna have to show for what you advertise online. It's like, that's where it gets. But then again, you can have AI to do that. Come on, man, we live in such a world where, bro, I feel like you can only be saved by your creativity at this point. Be creative, bro, and put that out as content. Anything can move in that sense, man. Come on, bro. You gotta give that shit a round of applause, dog. Yo, whoever that person is, man, Astral Dior, bro, come on, bro. Give credit where credit is due. Facts. You could do so much. You could like gather a lot with that kind of skill, with that kind of thinking.
So people can make, so you can, people can think that you, and they can congratulate you online.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's insane.
I'm so proud of this car. I worked hard for it. I was able to put a lot of money
That's
down
crazy.
on it, and I said that it was my dream car. And although like every single comment has been so sweet, congratulating me, people saying that Mazda is their dream car, there were a few comments, and some that I deleted because I were like, really, a Mazda is your dream car? A Mazda? And I'm like, yeah, a Mazda. I'm very mindful with my coins. What? Also, I do very well for myself, but I'm living within what I have at the moment. A new Mazda car.
There's no reason to explain this. There's no reason to explain this. It's not worth the explanation.
Is incredible to be able to afford to get
It
myself.
is. Let me just share this with y'all. So you in a relationship, you going through something with your man. Something happened, he make you mad, you make a post on Facebook. So you make your post on Facebook letting everybody know that you mad at your dude or he did whatever, you speaking out of anger and emotion. So you type your post and you post that. So then after you make your post and you post it, and it's coming down to everybody news feed. So everybody looking, they watching, and you got another girl at home and she see this scroll down her news feed. Now she's somebody that ain't had no man in a while. She ain't been in no relationship. She see this. She know you and she know your man. So now she know that you and your man going through something. So now when she out and about and she see your man, she know how to deal with that situation because she know it's trouble at home.
This is a lot of overthinking. This is deeper than deep. Yo, that's deeper than deep to think all of that. Right, even though I'm sure that could be some of the situations that is very like you could tell this is of somebody's mother that overthinks very heavily. The idea should just be like, stop putting your relationship business out there because nobody needs to know what the hell y'all got going on.
Nobody needs to know everything.
So she can either bring it up, she can say, well, I see what you and your girl going through. You know, I ain't even that type of female. I wouldn't even be all on Facebook posting about, you know, our business. I just think that's so tacky, blah, 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 blah. They exchange numbers. The stuff she's saying caught your man eye because he aggravated with that that you doing anyway. So we're not saying he right, but I'm just giving your ass circumstance. So they exchange numbers. Now they talking. Now,
what is this? You don't
know this going on. So
Long
yet
ass
again, you and your
story
man
time
go through
type.
some more stuff later on, and like you do, because this is a part of your character, you get back on social media. You type up another post about how you and your man going through something. The more y'all go through stuff and the more you post, the more this other girl know to be there for him. To be that one that don't do that that you do. So you don't understand that the actions and the stuff that you putting out there on social media is causing your man to get closer with somebody else, all because she's saying and feeding him that she's not gonna do what you do. And in his mind, he just trying to find a breath of fresh air from the bullshit he going through with you. Now, mind you, he might really love you. He might not.
Damn, mom.
He's coming up with this hypothetical that's just so like
really affects.
It's so specific. It's probably personal. It's probably literally personal.
Big decisions in your life.
Probably.
So many people are so focused on what the posts will look like rather than what the quality will be like. Like people will settle for a partner that looks great in a selfie but has zero respect for them just to impress some people that have monitoring spirits, and you don't even talk to these people. But scratch all that, I had to really stop oversharing when I realized how dangerous oversharing actually is. Like, while you may think that people are watching,
yeah, this is crazy. You know where I'm at. I'm like, oh yeah, guys, I live in Houston, and then I post on here $30,000. Y'all gonna be like, depending on, especially how I'm living. Let me be one of the people that talk crazy. This is something I never got. I don't even like opening my wallet and having cash with people around me. I'm being there like this.
Even with your mans and them around,
having cash out at the restaurant.
And admiring your accomplishments that you have. Some folks is really pocket watching. Like they
It's
really
a digital
counting to
world,
see
man.
how much that trip actually cost. How much those sneakers that you wearing actually cost. How much your jewelry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop my fit though. You just gonna have to do the math on
this AI or real?
Like if I got some expensive junk on, you just gonna have to see, yo, he's doing well for himself. That's just what you gonna have
possibly
to think.
Cost. Just so they can either ask you for some money or set you up and rob you. I gotta be honest, not feeling the need to post all the time.
That's one thing though. Hey, that is one thing. I gotta be honest. When you when you letting your people know, like, oh yeah, I'm doing well, like how much money you making and what you doing, they gonna hit you for that chicken, bro. They are gonna hit you for that chicken. My partner just hit me for that chicken.
Oh my god!
Put your business out there, bro.
For real?
I'm not gonna air everything out. Like y'all don't know who this is at all.
Did you put him on?
Y'all will never know.
Did you put him on though? Put your partner on.
My old partners just hit me, and it came the date. We 2 days past the date said where he was gonna give me that chicken back.
What happened?
But I'm gonna let it rock. I'm just gonna let it rock and see if he see how long he go without. You know what I'm saying? Because I hit him and asked him, you know, when you think, you feel me?
Yeah.
Time came, he ain't say nothing. I'm just gonna let it rock. But that's just a testament to like because even when it happened, it was an emergency. He hit me. He was trying to find all his options. He was like, oh, he said, I wasn't thinking about all that people that was getting money. I was like, then I thought about last moment. You feel me? My dog that get money.
And you left him on red.
So now you know that is one thing. You start letting people know how much chicken you getting. Yeah, they gonna start asking, "Yay, bro, if something come up, now you part of the options." If something come up,
it makes you feel like you're living less for an algorithm.
But it's like you left your partner on red, bro.
And more.
It's crazy.
for yourself. Less for people that you don't know and more for the present moment. Like me personally, I delete Instagram all the time until I feel the need to post something. And usually after I post it, I just delete the app again. Because I don't want to fall into that loop of trying to get validation from other people on whatever moment that I was possibly happy about. The real luxury is privacy. Make your money, take your L's, all in silent. Therefore, nobody asks you for money or trying to rob. Enjoy your vacation or enjoy your night out. Like, it's so many times that I see people going out and they got so many posts throughout the night. It's like, how did you enjoy yourself when you was posting all night? Like, I literally just imagine you like this. And then you mess around and go out with those people just to find out that they were sitting in a section like this the whole time until they pulled their phones out. They wasn't really enjoying themselves. They just made it seem like...
That's one thing that can be difficult too, navigating social media. Mess around and look at somebody that's having or doing something, this, that, and the third, and you're like, oh, nah, I need to start popping out more. I need to start doing this more. Like, I'm trying to get lit. I look fun. But then when you get into the environment, like, that's going out. For me, for sure. Like, I'm not a go out person. I've been going out more since my dog been wanting me to pop out with him because of circumstances. So I'll kick it with him. We doing our thing. But every single time, especially because I'm not a single male, like, he go shoot off, talk to a girl, I'm posted. Yeah.
Bro, that's like FOMO talk, though. I feel like FOMO, you know what I mean? Like, succumbing to like what FOMO and make your mind think is you know what I mean? Succumbing to being picked by the vibe. I'm sorry to go back and forth on this pick me vibe thing, but you want to be picked by that energy, that vibe. Like, why do you think you're missing out just because you're not there? You're not missing out on anything. You're taking in where you're at. Whether you like that environment or not at that time, it's necessary for you to be there. So I don't respect this whole FOMO mindset.
I'm chilling. I'm just, it's loud, it's busy in here.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm hot, I'm uncomfortable, I'm ready to get in my bed, I'm ready to get on Ghost of Yoti. That game been fun recently. Y'all know I'm a gamer, man.
Bro.
Gamer at heart. That being said, I'm off, bro.
Yo, bro.
I gotta get these other videos done. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all.
So I saw the situation, bro. Like, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, D Green covered it. Bendadon chicks DDG. It's over. Is it for their friendship? Is it over for their friendship or what? Like, this might be some interesting thing to look at. I ain't gonna lie.
My seat now.
Okay.
Hey man, you ain't gotta grab me like that though, bro. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I ain't
How he grab you right there like that, buddy? Damn.
trying to be funny with, bro. Don't stop doing that, bro.
Do what?
Like, why you coming over here grabbing me like that?
Cause you sitting down on my seat. I'm sitting
Okay,
here.
you say, hey,
I don't gotta
it's
say
my
it, but
seat.
you know I'm sitting here. What you saying?
I ain't finna go back and forth with you.
I'm not
bro.
gonna go back and forth with you.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, I ain't going back and forth with you, bro.
So, can you please get up, brother?
You ask nicely. Don't
What did
tap
I just
my
say?
back.
Please get up, brother.
Don't tap my back, bro.
Didn't nobody say shit. I came over here and tapped your back.
I'm just letting you know, don't tap my back, bro.
Huh?
Huh?
Don't
What?
tap
Don't tap. It's about tapping your back now.
my back.
Nah, this nigga clearly, he probably like tipsy, right? He drunk, maybe tipsy or drunk. He under the influence. You could tell by how you talk.
Bro, I'm not gonna do all this, man. All right, man. I'm just letting you know.
And Ben
bro.
probably still a little sober.
Like, you not letting me know gang at all. Like, I'm all that tough, bro. Don't do that with me, cause
I don't know what the he's saying now. Ben, stop instigating if that's what you're doing, bro. You hate farming yourself. Stop doing that.
you can talk to all them other you want to and do all that, but just not me. I'm not going for it. And it's like just the tough shit, just not it, fool.
Plus, nigga, disclaimer. This is a guy that has been kicking it with DDG like for a minute. You know what I mean? So it's clear that, you know what I mean, whenever this guy DDG would probably drop his nuts on some level, on some shit. You know what I'm saying? This guy was probably not going for it. He was probably like thinking whole time, bro, I swear to God, nigga, if this nigga tries this bullshit on me, nigga, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this is giving. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God.
First Cinco and
Now
now
Ben.
Bendadon.
You see what I'm saying? It's like common denominators. So I said it from that Cinco reaction when this whole smoke started with Cinco, right? I said, yo, only time will tell if, you know what I mean, the treatment of other people around DDG. If they come out, you know what I mean, on some similar energy that Cinco had in terms of, nah, this guy is really not it, bro. This guy is blah, 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 like, just like, not the right guy to be around, at least at the moment. Like, it says, it's gonna say something about Moon, and I think, you know, we're getting the picture now. Damn. Okay, cool.
Shout out to D-Green with this, man. Hey.
So DDG is beefing with all his friends this week. What's going on? Now, if we're being real, this DDG and Ben situation is nowhere near on the same level as the Cinco situation. I mean, let's face it, bro. This is basically two grown men fighting over a assigned seat. But wait, bro. The same rules apply. Although the Cinco situation got way deeper, Cinco was calling his crib homies and all type of ish. Ultimately, DDG is getting in all these situations because of one thing: ego.
It's not no ego, man. D-Green. D-Green, bro, read between the lines. This guy probably felt inferior the whole night. Look at how he's chilling here, bro. First things first, look at this picture right here, dog. You got all these, you know what I'm saying? You got like some fine shit in the building, right? Fine shit in the cut. Yeah, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. They're having a time. Chilling, you know. Trying to get herself comfortable right here. Ben, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that the fine shit comfortable. Cool. You straight. I bet. And then boom. Huh? This nigga probably like, dog, half a cheek on the seat, bruh. Homeboy right here, nigga, half a cheek on the seat, nigga. Look at this optic, bro. He's on the phone. He ain't looking at nobody. Bro, he probably felt slighted all night. And this was probably the activity that he had to put up with all night. You know what I'm saying? Getting the tiny end of the stick, bro. Pause. You know what I mean? It's like, why ain't my boy comfortable here, dog? Hey, man, my son ain't even comfortable here, dog. Y'all playing with my dog, bro. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, judging from the fit, bro. Hold on.
The same level as the Cinco situation. I mean, let's face it, bro. This is based.
All right, hold on. You check what I'm saying. Look, judging from the fit, it's clear that it's from the same night as this. Okay, probably without the shades. Okay, might not have been shit. But I ain't gonna lie, if that's the case, or even if that's not the same night, but it's like, you know what I mean? He probably felt like, nah, bro. Every time I'm around this nigga Ben, bro, like, he probably like big dog too. You know what I'm saying? In terms of age, though, he probably older, maybe. I don't know. He's giving older. You know what I'm saying? Even his aura and energy, he's giving older vibes. You know what I'm saying? Rather than the other people that may have connected with DDG, engaged with DDG, that we all know of, right? Yeah, like Don gives that, yo, I'm holding my sack. Friends, this guy's not backdooring me or doing these little tough guy stunts on me. Like, as you heard in the beginning of the video, bro, Ben was like, yo, I ain't going for it. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, all that shit builds up though, and it's like, nah, bro. Right here, you feel me? Hold on. Right here, oh, my boy was like, bro, fuck out of here with all that. I'm big dog tonight, nigga. Saying it's me on the seat. What you talking about? Fuck out of here.
Over a assigned seat.
Over a assigned seat.
But wait.
Okay, clearly it's not the same night because Don got something blue on that. At that boxing night. Right here, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But anyway.
The same rules apply. Although the Cinco situation.
So it was not no ego, bro. Oh shit, it might. Then that is ego. He probably felt small all those times being with Ben. So this was a night where he felt like, yo, I'm showing my size, nigga. Facts. All puns intended, nigga.
He is getting in all these situations because of one thing: ego.
All that tough, bro, don't do that with me because I don't want to get on that gang. We streamer, gang. We is not gangsters at all. So all that tough shit, bro, what is we doing? You don't got an ego trip on me.
10 minutes, that's cool. Even about that, gang, like, even with the nigga with, what's the name, seat, gang, right? Like, even with the seat shit. Gang, you knew it was the nigga seat. Like, that's why I said, like, it be bro ego, gang. Like, you knew it was bro seat, and still try to punk the nigga. Like, and act like you didn't know. Like, that's the thing with bro. It's like, me personally, like, if I hop in the see like a joke, right? Let's say it's a joke, right? I hop in a nigga seat, sit right here. Bryce tell me, hey, that's Ben's seat. I'm be like, oh, it's a nigga talking about, it's my seat now. Then bro come over here and tap you like, yo, bro, like, it be, and then he like, oh, don't touch me, ask me nicely, and all type of shit. Like, gang, you know it's bro's seat. You feel me? Like, just get out the nigga seat. Man, I know it's your seat. Here you go, gang. Like, I know it's your seat. Yeah, you feel me? Like, if I was me and I sat in their seat and Bryce like, oh, hey, that's Ben's seat. I'd be like, all right, bet. If y'all just wait till he come back or something. You feel me? Then bro come, I see bro walk up, I'm gonna get up. Here you go, fool. Like, you feel me? And I'm gonna go get my own chair. You feel me? But like, with bro, it just gotta.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It could be also simple. I'm saying it could be simple. Just, you know, how niggas be handling shit. It is crazy.
Be like, you gotta respect him. Like, you gotta respect it.
See what I'm saying? Again, Cinco is about the respect. Look, you heard that. He just raised it up again. And it's the same thing that he was raising up on this video right here. Respect. It's a respecting. That's why I left them caps. You know what I'm saying? Capping all day. It's a respecting. You know what I mean? You spoke about turning down that. Was it what, a 5-figure deal? 6-figure deal? Because he didn't want to compromise that respect. Alright, cool.
The nigga like, nah, you ask me nicely. Ask me nicely.
I hear you, Cinco. I really do.
Nigga, who the fuck is you to act like, gang, just give a nigga his chair, gang? Like, why everything gotta be like a power trip with a nigga? You feel me? Like, everybody just gotta bow down to the nigga, fool. Like,
I hate to say that I'm always right, but I'm almost never wrong. What is the common denominator with DDG beefing with Ben and Cinco? I mean, yes, ego plays a big part, but Cinco and most definitely Ben, they are not yes men. Why do y'all think Ben was never in Capaholics to begin with? He has his own motion.
About the Capaholics crib, bro, that nigga say, and nigga DDG feel like I ain't never gonna be at the crib. And to be honest, I probably ain't. But I could damn near be like the Your Rage of the crew. Cause sometimes you need a nigga you can't really count on.
Oh, this nigga love this song, man. Come on.
In there. I like my space. I got a big ass penthouse. I like my space. Chat, and I'm grown. That's the other thing. Y'all don't be seeing Duke that much, do you? Unless he has to be there.
He doesn't need DDG to help his career. He was already doing.
Wait, why? Yo, shout out my boy Ben, but this side profile, bro, make you look like the light-skinned version of Funny Marco. And shout out both these guys. Shout out you and Funny Marco, but I don't know why it's giving Funny Marco, man. Come on, man.
Skits, and he was already with Drake.
You're laughing so hard, isn't he?
I know you. Did you just pull a Reggie on me, gang?
What's a Reggie? Oh shit.
He said I'm 43 streaming with 21-year-old. Bro, what the fuck, bro?
And I'm not picking sides, bro. But I told y'all Ben is the realest nigga out of the entire friends group. I've been calling all of this shit months ago.
I think I smoked you last 8 times. I counted. Like, I wasn't trying to keep score, but I counted. And I'm like, you never once, like not once was like, oh, I got some shit, gang. It's always been like, hey, you rolled up?
I've been giving my shit out. I literally gave cigarettes.
I've literally not seen you with marijuana like yours ever, gang. And all you do.
And you just be standing there and you just be sitting there taking that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? All these moments, all these nights, they be like stacking up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where Ben will just like stare you down straight in the face. Pause. Y'all know that's not what this is. But you know what I'm saying? Literally to give you the real. Like, bro, you are this human being and look, I don't fuck with it, buddy. And then he just be sitting there taking it in. I mean, you know what I'm saying? As I said, bro, like Ben does give that, you know what I'm saying, older bro within the group, older brother within the older brother, but like the older guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say brother no more because it seems like the smoke done made things, you know, to be over. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? As a little brother within a family context, and like that big bro always be egoing you out, you know, whether you're the wrong one or the right one. I feel like just that energy all the time, like, oh my God, bro, like this guy, bro, and he always catches me when we on camera, bro. I wonder how this thing looks. Like, probably that's what DDG be telling himself when he snapped on that night, at that boxing night, bro.
You do is talk about money and how much, I made two.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these clips, bro. Ben is not off. He's not off. You feel me? He's giving him the real. It's the truth. I feel like Ben is the aspect towards DDG where it's like Ben himself is a reality check to some degree to DDG. Every time he probably interacts with Ben, he gets checked and he takes it in because, you know what I'm saying? That's just how he's going to receive it from Ben. Pause. But he just takes that like, okay. You know what I mean? But is he wrong? Ben? Is Ben wrong? Nah, bro. Like, these is reasonable checks. You know what I'm saying? When they be checking this nigga. These reasonable checks. But I'm just saying, devil's advocate, man. Think about it from this nigga Moon's standpoint. It's like every time, bro. And not even my older brother does this to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause like let's be honest. Moo be damn near dogging Dub sometimes, bro. Facts. And they just chilling, probably talking about shit on some light vibes. They laughing about shit, but then you see him snap at Dub like, yo, putting Dub in his place on to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Some of the time. Put Dub in his place, hoeing him like damn near. And Dub just take it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, you know what I mean? Can't even try it over here with Ben. Look at Ben's face right here, dog. Addressing this nigga. Look at this nigga face. Like, what? You can tell, like, he is not fucking, yo, he is not dancing with this devil, bro. Sorry, buddy. Not me.
Like, where's the fucking weed, gang? You ain't got a weed budget, gang? It's 200K.
Weed budget, gang?
Man, 400,000. Where the weed budget, nigga?
Damn.
That shit get weird, gang, because it don't be adding up. Man, you gave hell.
Damn.
Cinco tired of your shit, too. And we been talking about it.
Now, y'all can say Ben is messy or whatever.
Look at that nigga taking that shit in.
Y'all also call me messy. But one thing about messy niggas, they always tell the truth.
Bingo!
Whatever, bro.
Chad said they ain't fucking with your shorts, and I'm been trying to convince him all day, like, that's just how he dressed.
That's okay. You might as well have a sports bra on there, gang. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Listen, you're drunk.
Stop, don't laugh at him. We all
took time and thought, bro. Like,
no, it didn't.
The black matched the black right here, and also the black on the front.
I guarantee you could put your leg through your goddamn shirt right now.
This nigga Ben is the one that always held DDG accountable.
You can put your leg through your thing.
You could put your leg through your goddamn shirt right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be too much strain. You'd still be able to stand up straight.
Ben is the one that always held
Ben fucking hilarious, bro.
DDG accountable, whether they're on camera or off camera. Obviously, this situation about an assigned seat got blown up because it was on.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga does look a little drunk, bro. On this clip, bro. So, hey, let's go ahead and blame it on the alcohol. Maybe. No? I don't know. Maybe.
Dream, but this is still showing DDG's real character. DDG,
okay.
You knew that was Ben's seat. Don't act clueless, nigga.
My seat now,
DDG will tell you himself, bro. He doesn't like losing in anything, bro.
Bet. Nigga, I was staying after school every day, bro. I swear, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world. I think y'all kind of get that.
Yes.
Just for me a little bit. I'm not the smartest nigga in the world.
No.
I'm just very, 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 very competitive. Like, I don't like to lose, bro. One thing, I hate losing. Bro, if I lose 1,000 times, nigga, if you beat me, I'm telling y'all no.
You see what I'm saying? If I lose 1,000 times, what was I speaking about in the beginning of the segment, bro? I was like, it's probably moments that have built up to, you know what I'm saying? This guy having to take Ben's energy. You know what I'm saying? This whole little broing him energy, like roasting him on a. I mean, I could tell, bro. Like that clip that we just saw with the comment where he's like, "Yo, This nigga Moo could literally put his leg through his like t-shirt over here, just bring it up from this point and still stand up straight. Like that kind of thing. And then he was like, yo, no, don't laugh. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, he's kind of protecting him from the laughs of people, but he knows he's joking on Buddy. But he's just doing this whole little cycle because, you know, he's little bro. It gives little bro vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? This clip right here, though, should just show you that, yo, dog, he just said, if I lose 1,000 times, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I didn't even finish the clip, but, you know, I just wanted to point that out just so that this is reiterated, man.
And nigga watching this right now, if I ever met you, bro, we around and like played and
hates losing
2K or some shit, or we hoop one-on-one and you beat me, you're not gonna leave until you lose. I don't give a f you beat me 5 times. You're not gonna leave until I beat you on the 6th time. And if you don't want to play, I'ma bribe you, nigga.
Oh.
I give you $1,000.
So that seat situation was his 6th time. Well, he was attempting his 6th time on Ben. Golly.
You play me again.
Y'all saw how that turned out.
You don't make no money?
Damn.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, I just hate losing.
You lose. So in his mind,
that was number
he
6.
was literally competing for this chair. Weirdo.
That was his 6th time.
He felt like if he got up from that chair, it would make him a less of a man. But unlike Cinco, DDG, you can't try the little bro Ben. All money aside, he's big bro to you.
Yeah, we finna go over there. You got the address.
I'm
saying. Send them the address. It's in our group. It's in our group text.
Can I get a please, bro? Like,
or not, or we can go home, gang.
You can't just say.
Please for what, gang? Hey, please, can you, like, what the fuck, man? What, I got a coochie or something?
I'm just saying, like, send them the address.
He's the one that had to wait for
that little moments, bro, that build up to like a big outburst that eventually
you at your favorite artist Drake's concert. Because Drake wasn't trying to let you in.
Hey, Dios mío!
At the same time, bro, at the same time, yes, he gotta learn the fact that he can't, little bro Ben, and the shit at the seat, it proved that, you feel me? But at the same time, I'd still hope that they still locked in, bro. It's not nothing deep. As he would point out with that beef with Cinco, talking about, nah, Cinco's too sensitive. You know, people go through this all the time, blah, blah. I feel like with this, then it might be that, right? Not too deep. It might still be locked in, bro.
Go ahead and leave me, bro.
I'm definitely not gonna leave. So I'll sit out this bitch all night. I'll lose all with you all night, guys.
Hey, you got to, bro.
Stomp it.
Come on,
Stomp
man.
it. Good. I'm not gonna let everybody up here.
Okay, now who going up?
He told me. So I'm gonna go down with there. We're gonna all go down to the side pit where we was yesterday. Okay. Let's go.
All homies get into it. If you're not fighting with your homies at some point, y'all aren't real homies. But niggas love to say, oh, I came from nothing. I used to be dirt poor, so now that I have money, I'm gonna flex on niggas. Bro, all because you started off poor does not give you the right to be egotistical. Wait, is that even a word?
None of y'all ever been more poor than me. Ever in your life. I guarantee, nigga. None of y'all never been more poor than me. I've been real deal poor.
And the thing is, what I failed to make out about this part of his crash out right here, right? Is this a flex or is this victimization type, like, is this victim mentality? Is this, you know, fishing for sympathy? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Is it a flex or is it, oh, shame, bro? Sorry, buddy. Well, like, what is
poor? 4 p.m. president, appreciate that 10. Nigga, what? I'm a first generation millionaire, first generation college student, first generation valedictorian, first generation everything.
And you see, the paradox in this was, I'm the most poor, and I'm the most rich, I'm the most smartest, I'm the most, you know.
Nigga, you damn right I'm gonna pop my shit, nigga. Don't make me go get my stack out.
I mean, come on, DDG. Come on, man. Not to compare you to LeBron, but LeBron came from nothing too. He was a dirt poor nigga from Akron, Ohio, and became the best basketball player of all time.
Sure.
you don't be seeing him flex money and tell niggas to get a new chair? Wait, that doesn't count.
Wait, he don't be telling niggas to get new chairs, but come on, bro. That first one?
Oh, that's his son.
When it come down to it, y'all gotta treat everybody with respect, bro. Nobody better than nobody. Nobody is higher than nobody, because one thing about the motherfucking tables, bro, they always motherfucking turn, bro. The same nigga you think you gonna talk down on might be the same nigga that can put you in position later on in life.
Now, a lot of people are gonna say Ben picked sides with Jay Cinco, but that's not necessarily the case. Ben is not picking sides.
Okay.
I'm on your side, man. You talking about you on my side?
He's just holding niggas accountable. And I ain't gonna lie, I relate to this nigga Ben the most. Just like me, he has no filter.
I can't help what I'm attracted to, bro.
Wait, which one is it?
Me and him got the same type. What I'm supposed to do,
What's
bro?
the one, the yellow?
We don't. Yes, we do.
No, we don't, fool. You
Bro,
be hitting
Oh my god, you literally meet right at this man IRL?
Sometimes baddest one you got in.
Oh, okay. I see how Moose sees himself, like in the presence of Ben. I see, bro. Golly.
Other than that,
You got the same type? Talking about no, we don't. They're like, no man, we do, big brother. Come on, please.
Chop. You be having.
Okay, he didn't say it like that. That's what it's giving, bro.
Straight chop shit, gang.
That
And
is
it's all good.
You fuck with chop shit? Hold on. He said you fuck with chop.
Sometimes baddest one you got India.
Oh.
Other than that, your shit be chop. You be having straight chop shit, gang.
Straight chop.
And it's all good.
That's
Straight chop.
100% not true, and that's a terrible clip for you. Now you finna get canceled. Yeah, get him gone.
This man calls it how he sees it. Y'all know, I've been watching DDG for years, bro. Before all these niggas.
Sure.
And obviously, I don't know every little detail of what goes on between DDG, Cinco, and Ben behind the scenes. I don't know any of these niggas personally, but I've watched niggas long enough, and you can see when money is changing a person. Now, of course, when you get more money, you're gonna be in different positions, you're gonna be around different people, but that doesn't mean you can have an ego.
Oh, that car broke as hell to check engine light on. Bro, my nigga just trying to do better than he was last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't put nobody down. I don't think that's right, especially our mans. Like, it's cool to joke and all that shit, but when it's like a level of disrespect is crossed, and then we don't feel like we need to reconcile or fix it. We really this shit should have been fixed off the internet.
Bro, just because you're a comedian don't mean you have a signed paper. Oh, I can disrespect you and get away with it. Are you trying to make it? Are you trying to make something? I'm just saying, bro. Just because you're a comedian, which means I can joke all day, fool. But so I can't say the same jokes. No, hell no. Because a lot of your shit be dry, fool, and then like you'll say that'll make people feel weird.
So yes, this little altercation about the chair, one day it'll be about a chair. The next week it'll be about money. And then the week after that, it'll be about a bitch.
What was your reaction to Ben and DGG fighting over the chair? I mind my business. I'm just a girl.
And then once that one person crosses the line, that's how friendships usually end. And that's exactly what happened with DDG and Cinco. And honestly, I don't know.
And another thing, you might have tried to gain those points in front of Lil Agent. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business, man. Lil Agent right here, nigga. She seen everything. You better stand your run. You better. What the f? Say it with your chest, nigga. You better say that shit with your chest, nigga. That's your chair. It's not no Ben's chair. Come on. Lil Agent is watching. The Pacers are watching. No. Shout out, McQueen. Lil Agent was there, bruh. I'm saying, like,
DDG and Cinco,
you can't look weak, like, with, you know what I'm saying?
Will ever rekindle their friendship? I don't think.
I'm just yapping at this point, my bad.
Will probably be like 3 or 4 years down the line. Y'all remember how DDG and McQueen were beefing for years?
Oh, snap.
But now they're cool again? I feel like that's how DDG and Cinco will be, bro. They're gonna have to cool it off for about probably 3 or 4 years, and then they'll probably forget all about that shit. But this Ben and DDG situation, I don't know, gang. We're gonna have to see how this goes day by day. Is DDG gonna end up responding to Ben again?
I just don't with or respect about the seat shit. First of all, it's a seat. It's not that deep. And second of all, I had a literal 15-minute conversation with him. I had a 15-minute conversation with this nigga. And we hashed it out, shook hands, everything. Then they get online and hate farm me. I'm like, I just didn't understand it. I'm like, bro, what? Didn't we just have a whole conversation?
That is what it is, man.
I'm like, all right, bro. Noted. That shit just weird to me.
All right, bruh.
I don't think I'm interested in pursuing a relationship with you anymore. We're going.
Men are clapping therapists. What is this? What gebeurt aan hierso, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Men are clapping therapists and instantly regretting it. Why would you clap a therapist's cheeks? My boy Ty Bookie, bro, for another one. I'm saying it made its way all the way to ReWAD again. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta put respect on it.
I don't.
Alright, started from the jump. Let's go.
I don't think I'm interested in pursuing a relationship with you anymore. We're going to be dating. I don't want to, blur those lines because I don't want you to know too much about me. She is booty butt naked. You know what she said to me? I need you to accept my body. I'm driving.
So
I always say before you start dating to make sure you heal from your traumas. Go seek therapy, journal, go walk, create good trends for yourself. But what happens when you're the therapist and you have trauma? Like, have you ever thought about a therapist?
Yes, I have.
Listen to this brother's experience of him dating a therapist.
I have thought that, what happens when the therapists need therapy? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives them the therapy? Feel me? So I guess with this video, what are we... Okay, my bad. I'm just trying to fix the screen over here. What are we about to find out? That the only way that you can... You know what I'm saying? That they can heal their inner traumas and demons is through clapping? Is through cheeks? You know what I'm saying? Is being offered meat? Oh my God,
this is about to get crazy.
I met a girl. She's a therapist. We were talking for a little bit.
This is about to give therapy, being a therapist, a bad name. Facts.
We talked all of 2 weeks. Not a situationship, none of that. We talked all of 2 weeks on a romantic level. I would say 4 days into us just texting, she called me at 6 in the morning. It woke me up and I hung up because clearly that was an accident. So I just, declined it.
Yeah.
Then she called me at 7. She called me at 7 in the morning. I woke up because you can call me twice. Must need something. Okay, so I'm woke. This is the conversation. I'm very groggy because I just woke up. So I'm like, hello? And she said, were you asleep? She asked it like a confused question. Like, why would you be asleep? Mind you, it's 7 in the morning. So I'm like, yeah. And she said, she said, I need you to realize I woke up early to talk to you. Do you understand?
What?
And I'm like, okay. No, I'm serious. So I just woke up. Nothing's funny at this moment. So I'm like, okay, what's up? So
no, nigga, it is funny because your meat is still hard, bruh, from that morning glory, right? That morning wake up hardness. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's funny, bruh. Because throughout that conversation, you might as well could be rubbing your, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you may not be the victim in this point. You know what I'm saying? You may have enjoyed all them, that build up to the clapping. Don't act like you was surprised. You probably was giving her signals, dog. I swear to God, you like, why are you giving this, bro? You be telling this story all giggly and laughing and I don't know, bro. You were probably giving her signs that, this can happen. You probably flirting with her first, man.
We talk all of 4 minutes. And whatever I finished off with, whatever I said at this point was funny enough for me to laugh. If I laugh for 4 seconds, that means she laughed for 2. So I'm sizzling down my laugh, and then it goes quiet for a solid 5 seconds. And she said, I don't think I'm interested in pursuing a relationship with you anymore because I don't feel like you are as serious about your career as I thought you were. I swear to you. I said, it's 7:06 in the morning. What are you talking about? She was like, if you're an artist, it's like you're not working on any new music. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this.
Why is she thinking about you at 7?
This is like February. Like, I just put out an album. I don't know when BPD came out, but BPD had came out the week before. So I was like, I just released an album and a single, and I got another single which was Flowers like on the way. What are you talking about? Mind you, I just got out of a relationship. What are you talking about? So she was like, exactly what she said. I swear to you.
Oh, you're one of these. Right. You probably, you know what I'm saying? You probably fuck with D4VD. Probably a fan of D4VD. Respectfully. As a matter of fact, I don't even know whether to say respectfully or what. She does not confirm, but you clearly.
That's exactly what she said.
And these is the type that be getting these weird ass cheeks too. They be laying like this kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Clap easily because they look harmless. They got their nails polished, bro. They not like all toxic masculine and like, oh my god, they like painting their nails. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I can kick it with them. And they come here to smash, and then you be smashing therapists, bro. These guys be messing society up on some shit, at a certain level, at a certain extent. Because how are you gonna like possess a therapist to falling into letting you clap? Like,
oh god. Now I'm like, yo, what's going on? You good? She's
weirdo.
Like, that's on me. I overstepped and this, that, and this. I'm confused because mind you, it's 7:10 in the morning. So I'm like, you good? And she was like, well, you know, I am a therapist. You should talk to me about what you're going through, and I can help you. I can be there for you. I said, if we're going to be dating, I don't want to, blur those lines because I don't want you to know too much about me. This is the thing in my relationships, bro. It's a certain level of me that you're just not gonna know, buddy. So I'm like, nah. And she was like, what happened for you to not want to try therapy? I do therapy. I'm cool. Shaq got my back. But I'm like, nigga, I just met you. And we're supposed to be dating. We're trying to, see where this go. Why would I tell you stuff like this, bro? What are you talking about? So she's like, you know what, fine, yada, yada. We wrap it up. We get off the phone. I go to sleep. She calls me again at 3 p.m. Same day. 3 p.m. What do you think she called me about? What do you think she wanted? She called me, and this is where she started, okay? This is where we started. And she backed up, placed the phone down. She is booty butt naked. You know what she said to me? I need you to accept my body. I'm driving. And I'm like, okay. And she said, do you accept my body? I'm like, yeah. And then she proceeds to take me on a body tour. And she's like, these are my tattoos. These are my scars. I need you to accept my body.
That's probably an online trend.
Okay.
That girls are doing with their boyfriends. Accept my body. Okay. Body tour.
She hangs up. Immediately. As soon as I say, okay, she hangs up. She calls me every bit about 4 minutes later. I swear to God.
Probably crashing out.
What do you think she said? She called me back in 4 minutes and she goes,
oh, God.
She goes, we're serious. Maybe I'm mentally ill, but I'm not ready to address that right now. Hangs up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm low-key intrigued, but like, what the fuck? Nigga, I just met you. This is 4 days in.
And that's your therapist. You watching, that's your therapist. That's where you go lay all your problems. You know what I'm saying? That's where you go and confide. Gen Z therapist, bro. People should have learned from having that therapist that like went at every man's mental illness, just because they come and offload their problems and they traumatic, you know what I'm saying, psychological states, and then she goes and exposes that on some, y'all men are just trash because People should have learned from that you know what I'm saying, that lady, that little girl over there.
Just 4 days in, this woman is a therapist. You know what that means? Somebody goes to her. That's crazier than her, looking for help. What the fuck? Okay, so we talk like that was on me. I should have got out sooner.
You gotta chill.
But at this point, I'm entertained, bro. She's strictly entertainment purposes only at this point. Like, I gotta see where you going with this. We talked for a little while longer, and one day, I'm not texting back as fast as I need to be. I get distracted. So she's like, "Hey, I'm not satisfied with your text rate. What's up?" And then she like,
y'all people be dating weirdos. Going
off on me about some stuff, and I was like, yo, I feel like you're projecting some shit on me. Are you okay? What you got going on? Cause you really throwing some shit at me right now. And she lit me up, bro. The little bit of information that I gave her on my life, she started attacking me with it. Imagine if I was letting her be my therapist, my nigga. No, she was like lighting me up. And then she was like, don't you ever fucking try to be a therapist to me. That's my job. I'm the fucking therapist here. She's like going off, letting me have it. So I hung up. Don't talk to me like that on the phone I paid for? Oh my Lord's Thursday? No, thank you. I hung up. So then she started blowing up my phone with text messages. Honestly, I was with it for a second. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we're not doing the toxic stuff no more. We're growing, bro. My dating for me was like wild as fuck for a little minute. Whew. I want to add that my experience from this taught me I mainly date women that are smarter than me. So like women like this who are therapists and have psychology degrees, bro, I will have to have a lawyer or a real adult present because I probably was getting manipulated that whole time and didn't even realize it.
Brother, you was probably dealing with somebody that got into therapy because they needed therapy. They were trying to like do self-therapy, so they got into therapy. That person that you was dealing with definitely needed help. Calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning and I just met you talking about some, I need you to accept my body. This is what I got. She just standing there. You know, the phone is propped up. She just standing there, butt, booty, boneless, naked. You know, talking about accept my body. Naked. Like, what do you mean accept your body? Like, am I supposed to look at your body and be like, I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it. Like,
I'm driving.
Like, what are you sitting there butt ass naked for? I'm gonna find out later on. You could just send the brother a picture.
You know
what are you calling me on FaceTime talking about accept my body? Woman, I'm driving. I could have caused a damn accident on this interstate. But anyway, that's another subject for another time. This therapist needs a therapist. This is a prime example that
when therapists need therapists.
Work you can't do by yourself. But I'm a little intrigued to know who he talking about because he says she's famous on TikTok. So, you know, I did some diggling dabbling and I found out that the TikTok investigators, they think they done found out who the woman is. And if this is the woman, I believe everything he said. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Unusually agree. That is the therapist he was talking about. I have no doubts in my mind as to who it is. I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out who the hell is this man talking about. So there's this guy, he posted a story time about how he's been dating this therapist girl and she's like really popular on TikTok. She has over 300,000 followers. Okay, kiki. So I'm like, damn, who could it be? So
I think it's that therapist that I was referencing. You know, the one that comes and exposes how damaged men are based off of the data that she receives from these vulnerable men in her therapy sessions. I think that's the one.
So what the fuck? So they said it was this girl named Bree, the therapist. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't have that many followers. Kept looking, ran across a girl named Emily. I'm like, okay, I don't think that's it. Then someone had hashtag unusually Bree. Ding, ding, ding. Her page is on private, but since people have stitched and duet some of her videos, it's very much giving guilty. These therapists need therapists. Like, hi.
Oh my God. That's the one. Bro, that homie was dealing with this little psycho. That's the one. She's the one that came out. It was like, I can't even remember when it was. I think like last year. Like I saw it on some regular vibe. Like, bro, of course it's you.
So,
oh my fuck.
I'm a home decor whore, right?
Oh, of course it's this whore, bro.
Yeah. I like.
Oh my God, she's insane.
Decorating and building shit. And since I'm on my independent women shit, I'm about to Bob the Builder some shit.
Talking about body tour.
But I can't go live because just like total drama island on the internet, you know? So I have a backup that I'm gonna be like he-manning shit. I'm gonna be on my man of the house.
Of course. Bro, I can't even look at what the fuck do you have on?
I have a backup.
Online.
So I'm gonna be live over there.
In front of all these freaking eyeballs online. What are you doing, bro?
There, so go follow me like do things.
Come on, bro.
I still believe that they're working on somebody that's completely innocent. If this was court and they played that video, yeah, shorty, you're guilty. I'd believe it was you. Like I said, we don't really know if that's her or not. I still believe that
it is her, bro, from that clip. I don't know if you know about that clip, Ty Boogie. The one that she went viral like sometime, like,
route. But I want y'all to understand like how therapy even works. Like therapists, they're asking you questions that you usually haven't asked yourself about your situation. And they're getting you to answer your own problem. It's not so much that they're giving you an answer, they're getting you to the answer. I definitely feel like therapy is still a good thing. I wouldn't let this deter me from therapy if I was you. But I'd imagine dating a therapist gotta be annoying. Like they probably constantly reading you like, yeah, that's the childhood trauma coming out of you. Well, do you want to explain more? Like I just imagine it was a little strange. You constantly feeling like you in an interview process, you know? Do you want to go a little bit deeper into that issue that you have?
Oh my,
Woman, I'm
no.
just talking about washing the damn dishes, all right? It's either gonna be me tonight or you tonight. Okay, well,
That's it,
why
that's
you speak
all.
with that tone? You know what? We gonna use the dishwasher.
Hey, yo, I meant to tell you, when you said that earlier, I didn't like that.
I'm sorry.
And what you mean?
I mean, something I said brought you discomfort, and I apologize.
Why would you?
Why would you
Why would you say that?
Is there something you would have liked me to say instead?
Fight back.
I don't know.
Your feelings are valid, and you deserve to be heard. So if I said something you didn't like, I apologize, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, baby, thank you for sharing that with me. Have a good day.
That video with that man talking about how he was just dating a therapist and like she unhinged and stuff, I can do nothing but laugh because in real life we really is the most unhinged people ever. Like we deal with trauma all day, so when we go into our personal lives, like we self-sabotage, we're crazy, like because it's just like, oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. Like her saying, I know I got trauma, I need to heal from it. Like I felt that so bad because it's just like we do this with our clients every day. Like we know the things that need to be done.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all are the kind of human beings that don't need to be in this profession if this is what it is. Right? Like I'm saying, I'm trying to say something real. It's like, if, bro, like how are you gonna, it's like getting someone that cannot handle weapons or guns, right? You were just like trained, like theoretically just trained so that you can jump through certain academic hoops and training certifications so that you could have access to this weapon. You know what I'm saying? And now you're a certified cop or whatever with this weapon, but then people find out that you're the one that like commits like serial murders around this. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's that shit. It's like, and maybe with this example that I'm painting right now, maybe your intention was not to be a serial killer, right? But then it's like you're mentally weak like when you get to certain environments, whereas you probably was not aware that this is your nature, dog. You're more sensitive. I feel like human beings like this, and you know what I mean, there is a sort of a train of thought that covers how these kind of human beings are. They're the overly sensitive nature, you know, those crystal ball people, those chakrahans, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to become therapists, where it's like, bro, you know you're sensitive to this energy, right? Because that's what's being said about these kind of individuals. And then you want to go and dump yourself in an environment where everybody's energy has to come to you for some sort of guidance and healing. Facts, bro. You, people like this lady, doesn't deserve to be therapists, bro. Come on. That's why I feel like maybe it may just make sense that maybe therapists be people who are older, who have dealt with enough of life that they can know when shit is not of you. This energy is what I receive, right? But it's not me. So whatever, like you as a therapist, you may relate to what you're, you may relate in such a deep level, damn near to a point where you probably damn near cry, bro. Like your tears are here, bro. Like listening to this man or woman story because you were there, and I get that. But it's like, I feel like being older and having enough experience of life can like help you tap into ways where you can literally compartmentalize and be like, no, that's just clientele stuff. I also got my stuff, but I also need not blend my stuff in with my clients' things. Calling my clients at 6 a.m. talking about some crazy stuff. Right? I feel like for as long as you can be that kind of human being that can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, yo, it's dead impossible for you to be a sensitive soul. You know, those people that be receiving people's energy and be affected by it. That's why I gotta protect my energy. Look, you know, I could respect that kind of POV from somebody. And look, you're also entitled to being whatever you want to be. If you're that kind of person, you want to be a therapist, go ahead. But I feel like it's only wiser for you to be self-aware enough to know that, yo, I'm just a therapist. I am not these traumas that I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? That I'm trying to receive and help people through. I'm not that. I'm me. Feel me? Like, that's just my take on this whole thing.
And we pass it on to our clients, and then
like you get a woman like this on, like this very woman right here, I'd say like, nah, don't do it. You feel me? Don't do it.
they don't apply the skills.
Don't
so
do
it's
it.
just like, I don't know. Like, I completely understand that, like, people are like, oh, she's a therapist, she should behave a certain way. Like, I hate this standard that y'all hold us to. Like, we are humans too. Like, how many times have your therapist told you to do something and you have not done it? Like, it is okay for us to be normal, regular people inside in our regular fucking personal lives, but like him explaining this story,
be able to handle it, bro. Handle it. You're the one that chose to be the therapist, bro. I don't want my therapist to need therapy from me when I'm needing the therapy from you. It's like, bro, you're the one that signed up to do this. So basically, it just clarifies the ignorance that you had. Like, you didn't know what it took, what it would take from you to be this thing.
Coming online just admitting that they toxic. But I kind of get it. It's kind of like a parent that has a lot of wisdom, but their life doesn't reflect any of the things that they're telling you to do in your life.
The wisdom is theoretic. That's what I'm saying. You need life experience for you to, you know what I mean? For you to really tap into the power to do this thing the right way. Therapy, becoming a therapist, that is.
I had some good therapists, but I also had some therapists, and I'm like, brother, you need some healing. There's one dude I was going to for therapy. Every time I wanted to talk about like women problems or something like that, his answers was like, F the women. F all of them. But looking back at it, the brother was kind of right for the situations I was talking about. But that brother needs some healing.
That young man had that incident with the therapist who was moving like the Joker. And it's people in his comments like, oh, see, that's why I don't go to therapy. That's why I don't have a therapist. No, it's not. That young man could have never made that story and you still wasn't gonna go. Now, was she nutty as a squirrel snack cabinet? Yes. But don't put that on don't do that. But seriously, I think that his video brings light to two very important points. First of all, most important point is that every therapist needs their own therapist. In this young lady's case, maybe stay at an inpatient facility. And number two, I think this speaks to the point that I try to drive home all the time. Every therapist is not going to be, well, therapy is not a one-size-fits-all situation. So if you try out therapy, you link up with a therapist and you like, oh, this is not, I'm not feeling her. It might be the therapist. It's not therapy, it's the therapist.
And this is why I say age don't make you more mature and your occupation doesn't make you great at that craft. Like, think about it for a second. Some of the great boxing trainers can't box. Most great coaches in any league were not great players. And just because you was in the military does not mean you're a good shot. That one was a little personal because some of my comrades, I was looking at them and I'm like, brother, I ain't trying to be in the war with you, brother. I'm just not trying to be in the war with you. And just because you are older than me does not mean you are wiser than me. I dated this woman years ago and I'm thinking she was gonna teach me something, put me on game, teach me about credit or something. What? This woman was paranoid, like the FBI was looking for her at all times. Like, we would be sitting down and she looking around like, are they looking at us? Are they looking at us? I'm like, girl, is you wanted or something like that? You need to relax. This woman used to stress me out. She had me feeling like we was on an episode of How to Catch a Predator. I'm like, girl, I am legal. I was in my 20s, y'all. I was in my 20s. But I kind of believe that when you have so much experience and so much knowledge, if you don't know how to digest all of that knowledge and stuff that you're learning, it can drive you crazy. This sounds like a woman that's hyper aware and doesn't know how to process what she's learned. But I guess the moral of the story is nobody is perfect, even the therapist, all right? So don't just think, oh, because this person does this job, now I found somebody that should be emotionally aware. They just might be emotionally aware of others. Some people just get by and get a degree.
Shit, but not of they self.
Degrees, trust me.
They lack that self-awareness.
But like I said, don't let this deter you from therapy because therapy is a great tool if you find the right therapist. My best advice if you're gonna get into therapy is find the right therapist that fits you. Now, I mean, they talk the same language. Like, I would say if somebody is a Christian, don't go to an atheist therapist when you're talking about Christian values, stuff like that. You want somebody that can kind of understand where you're coming from.
Be consistent, man.
Level.
Come on.
But anyways, y'all, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, comment below. What do you think about this? Would you date a therapist? And what would you do in that brother's position right there? I think he should be watching this back. Shorty sound crazy enough to be at his window like this motherfucker while it's raining in his dark house.
Yo, this thumbnail is crazy. This thumbnail is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I zoomed into this 24 beats, 24 beats. Nino paid Young Nudie type beat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's see if I like. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me withdraw my like. I'm not gonna lie. Because I want to find out if I'm gonna fuck with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because of this right here. Look at this. That's what brought me here. 36 views. You know what I mean? Like I want to show support to those kind of people and those kind of producers. Let's go. Let's see if it's worth it though. You gotta be honest too though about it. You know?
Salty on that track.
It's not bad.